Give all praise, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
And also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well to this very day. Continue to clean the block with the spirit and power of YAHAWAH. And also as well, Shalom, much honors to the host elect as well. There's also applying his work as well, continuing to spread this gospel. It's good news to the other members of the host elect in all faith, sincerity, and also all charity. All right? Now, of course, we're going to start off with the days of trouble coming to Babylon the Great, man. Okay? Because unbeknownst to the people that's around us, all right, the time of trouble is very near, man. And as near as even at the doors. While everybody is asleep and everybody is resting, it's at rest, okay? And also as well, being lackadaisical in this time, the Lord YAHAWAH is stirring everything up, man. And he's allowing the prophecies to take place in these last days, okay? And that's why now you're seeing in these last days, the prophecy stirring up even more and more. That's why you're seeing wars culminate. That's why you're seeing struggles, conflicts, famines, pestilences, diseases. All that's being brought to the forefront now, man. Because now it's time for the Lord to speak. All right? And this is how the Lord is speaking in this time. The way the Lord is speaking to the people today is by way of the prophecies written within the scriptures, man. And the Bible tells you that you're going to be a visitor of the Lord with tempests and storms and fire, man. Okay? And that's the times we're entering to right now. Okay? Now somebody can, I'll go ahead and grab Daniel 12 chapter, first verse.
But it's Daniel 12:1. In that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble.
That's right. It says there shall be a time of trouble, man. And that's the time that we're entering into right now. And like I said, even though the people around us, they don't see it, they're too busy worrying about who's going to be, who's going to end up in the Super Bowl, man. Who's going to end up in the championship, who's going to be the next MVP, or what's going to happen in the news, with these celebrities, man. They're not worried about what's going on concerning prophecy, man. They're not worried about their lives, man. And that's basically what it boils down to. Because now these people, they don't regard, life in itself, man. And that's why people, they promote death in this time. And how do we know that? Because their lifestyles, man. Look at how these people are living, man. You think they care about what's going on around the world? You think they care about what's going on over in the Ukraine or other places like that? You think they care about what's going on concerning the famines, the lack of food, the prices rising, inflation? They don't care about that, man. The only thing they care about is what's going on in their own lives and getting what they want, man. And that's why we always say that this is a microwave generation, man. This is a generation that's been bred to be weak, okay? It's bred to be weak in regards to the way that they live, man. Because when you see their lifestyles, case in point, you're seeing it right now, okay? Their lifestyles is regarded to things that are weak, man, which are according to the flesh, okay? Which is not according to the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man, which is where strength lies, okay? So we understand where our power comes from. We understand where our protection comes from. We don't regard our protection, all right, from Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. We don't regard his protection, man, because over time and time again, he has shown you how much he hates you, man. He has shown you time and time again how much he wants you dead, how much he wants you destroyed. He wants your lineage to disappear.
This is the book of Psalms 10. This is the book of Psalms 10, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor.
That's right, man. That's talking about Esau, man. His eyes are privily set on the poor. And who's the poor? The poor are the people on this side, man. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We don't have any power in this society today, man. We don't have our sovereignty. We don't have a standing army or things to call our own, man. The labels that they gave us are so-called African American, so-called Haitian, man. You're basically put under a label or a title that doesn't belong to you, man. This man has done a great job of deceiving our people, man. He has deceived you into thinking that you're of somebody that's not of any worth. that's not of anything, man. That's why even to this very day, even in this law, you still regard it as 3/5 of a man. That law hasn't been done away with. When name me one time in history that they've done away with that, man. They still look at you as less than a man. Yeah, exactly. That's in the Constitution. All right? They show you that how much they hate you, man. They show you how much they regard you as a person, man. Okay? But here it is, the man of the Lord that's been set up by YAHAWAH, the creators of the heaven and the earth, showing you that you are somebody, man. That you are a son of the Heavenly Father, man. We are the children of the Most High, man. The sons of the Most High. Okay? You got that.
It's the book of Psalms 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that have lifted up their head, it's like, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
That's right. They that hate us have lifted up the head, man. All right, that pride. Okay? When you lift up the head, that basically you thumbing your nose up at the children of the Lord, man. Okay? And you're doing that by these cunning devices, man. Okay? By having our people being put at the bottom of the barrel by the way of your system that you set up, man. Okay? And by way of this system, our people are continually being oppressed, man. And again, when you look at the track record and what's going on around the world, you find out the root of the problem. You find out where all these problems lies to, man. Because when you take an analysis and look at what's happening in the society, you have to realize the reason why these things are happening. The reason why, you have to read the label on your food. The reason why you have to go down, to the grocery store, just to buy necessities, man. Basic things just to live, man. And you will find out that all these things go back to Esau, the so-called white man. You got it.
It says they have taken crafty counsel against our people.
Right, so they continuously go into these meetings, all right, to speak against our people, to come up with these different doctrines, these prescribed laws that's really written for them only. It's not written for us, man. Okay? Because during the time when, like I mentioned earlier, the Constitution, when that was being put together, where were we? We was in chains, man. We was in captivity. None of that was written for us, man. Okay? But here it is now. The Lord is revealing all of that, man. And showing that this man is indeed the deceiver, man. The devil is the mighty Esau, man.
The so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, and why they was the first ones that had to take the Jabberwocky, man. Because Esau, he had a plan. Esau know how Jake body works, man. He know where poison to put inside your body to knock you out, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And that's why when you see a lot of times when you go into like biology, like the organs and stuff like that, how did they get that knowledge? They had to use a Jake in order to know that, man. And that's what they were doing even back during the time of hardcore bondage, man. They were cutting Jake open, seeing their organs, how they work, man. When you really dive into the history behind this, man, you realize how vile a person he is, man. He was doing all kinds of experiments with Jake, just to find out, what is the number one disease or the number one virus they can send out to destroy us, man. Okay? Because everything that they put out, and you can look into it, man. Throughout the course of history, you see these different pestilences, diseases, viruses, whatever. Every single time they say, well, the minorities, they're talking about us, right? They say you're more susceptible to catching this, man. Now, why is that? Why would you put that out there? Because again, that goes back to showing how much he hates us, man. That goes back to show us, how much he has devices against us to destroy us as a people, man. Okay? To destroy because he knows that once again, he knows that we are the sons of the Heavenly Father, man. He knows that there's a kingdom that's reserved for us, man. And he is trying his damnedest to keep his kingdom going, man. And when you look at it, all right, you see he's trying to keep his kingdom running, continuously, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree.
Right, this is woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, man. And here it is. Everything you see now is an unrighteous decree. All right? Everything that they bring into law is an unrighteous decree. All right? The reason why, Jake is being put underneath this system is in order for us it's in order to destroy us, man. Okay? to the destroyers of the people once again. So all these decrees is in the law. Okay, case in point, we talked about it before, right? This whole LGBTQ, plus A, B, C, whatever, man. Why is that written in the law, man? And when the scriptures completely speak against that, man. Now, why is that, man? Because again, it shows that this man is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. Who else would do that? Who else would? And he knows about the Bible. He looking to it. Okay, so what would drive you to make up a law, regarding, same-sex marriage or whatever, man? Why would you write that in the law knowing that it's written in there, man? Why? Because you are the devil, man. All right.
Good. And that right grievousness, which they have prescribed.
Right, and right grievousness, which they have prescribed, man. And these things are grievous, man. All right? It is irksome to the man of the Lord. All right? It's irksome to the righteous, man. Because those things which are written are not for us, man. Those things are not according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. And if they were, then this society would be going the way it's going, man. Look at the rulership of this man. Look at how he's ruling the planet Earth. If it was according to the Bible, then it wouldn't be in the earth of chaos. But now you see it, everything is running rampant, man. Everything is out of order. Why? Because the man is not ruling according to the Bible, man. And it also identifies who he is, man. Okay? Somebody get my second testimony. Yeah, we're going to go right through it. Get it out there, y'all.
In the book of Job, chapter 10, and in verse 22, a land of darkness as darkness itself.
Right, it's a land of darkness as darkness itself. What they're talking about, man? They're talking about Babylon, man. And guess what? That influence has spread throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Okay? And that darkness represents their rulership, in which they're ruling according to what's against the scriptures, man. Okay? That's that utter darkness that's been cast over the people, man. So to where they're not able to see the light. Okay? Because this is the light right here, man. And that light represents the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. Everything is in order.
Scripture tell you that in 2 Corinthians 4th chapter, God of this world has blinded the mind of them that believe in not. For those of you who are not quite able to wrap your mind around the doctrine and presented, it's because you saw so-called white man laid stumbling blocks in front of you, man. Because ultimately, person and his sister, you have made his monetary system your refuge, but he's laid out as being a form of making it success, right? You got an NBA contract or a record deal, and now you made it. That's according to so-called white men standard, right? But that's complemented with what it is in Job 10. The land of darkness and the source of that darkness, Esau. This is not what you call it. I want to say simply. You're not talking in circles. We in front and we pointing out Esau. We say that's the nigga. That's who Bob. Yeah. That's who Bob being killed by ancestors. Are you speaking according to what is it? Straight to the point? That's that sword. Yeah. Sword of the spirit. That's it.
Yeah. That is it, man. This is how the corpus is being identified, man. And the Lord YAHAWASHI is the one that's identifying it. All right? And he's using this man right now to bring it out. Okay? That's why, in other words, the spiritual process. We're telling you, look, this is what this man did. This is who he is, man. All right? This is the man of the man that you're dealing with, man. Okay? And we're telling you that, look, hey, now he's got to be brought to the law. Now he's got to be brought to justice, man. Okay? And the Lord's going to bring that. He's going to bring that justice right to him, man. And show him that he's just a man. Okay? Because in his mind, he thinks that he got control over everything, man. Not knowing that YAHAWASHI is controlling you. He's pulling the puppet strings over you and controlling where you're going, man. All right?
Obadiah speaks about pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Just like the brother going into. The Most High gave you a high level of pride, right? Now you done befooled yourself. You done tricked yourself.
that say up in his heart, who shall bring me down? And that's pride at its finest when you don't even control your next breath, like we were talking about earlier. Job 10 and 22 again, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order.
Whoa, without any order, man. Okay, what's the opposite of order? Disorder. Okay, and that's what you see here in this world today, man. And who is that being perpetuated by? Esau, man. All right, that disorder, man. And what is that disorder? The things that are not lining up with what YAHAWASHI has laid down since the beginning, man. Okay.
That's why I said, without any order, because when Esau Edom set up his system, when he set up his rules, laws, and legislations, what it did, everything he set up was anti of the laws and legislations of the truth, which is YAHAWASHI's law.
Right. That's why the Lord is known as the Heavenly Father. Right. The American known as the horse.
Two different extremes.
Right? Yeah, you have a patriot society versus a patriot society. Feminist society versus a masculine. See that? Yeah. Well, I say, like that. The brother said, a land of, say that again.
It says, and of the shadow of death without any order.
That's why America known as Babylon. Babylon, yeah, in the Hebrew word, the Barak translated with, that's not any order.
Okay, it says, it's finishing up, Job 10 and 22, and where the light is as darkness.
Light is as darkness, man. All right? That's why when you read the scripture, it says everything is turned upside down, man. Okay? But now they see his light, right? Because we know in the scriptures as what? As like Isaiah, the 14th chapter, as Lucifer, man, the light bearer. All right? So that's on the left-hand side, man. Okay? In which he's showing you his knowledge. His knowledge of wickedness, man. Okay? And like I just said, those are two extremes, man. So he's showing you his part, okay, which is our wickedness, okay? But now YAHAWASHI is revealing the light, which is according to what's being shown by the man of the Lord, man. Okay? Now the true light bearers are being brought out, man. And now it's being sprung forth, man. And the darkness is scaring away now, man. Okay? And there's nothing that this man can do. All right?
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and verse 7, and it says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work."
Right. It says the mystery of iniquity, man. Okay? So it was a mystery at one point, man. All right? And so it said the mystery of iniquity. And now that mystery is being revealed. All right? And he's showing you the mystery of iniquity, all right, according to what the scripture says.
Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way.
That's right. And that's the YAHAWASHI. And again, that goes right back to what this brought up. All right? Saying that this man, hey, look, you played yourself, man. All right? You don't know that the Lord is controlling you, man. That's why the Prophet read says, "He who now letteth will let," man. So now you only given a certain time to do what you got to do, man. The Lord is the one that's appointed to do these things, man. And that's why very soon, that's why the MOTV is going to be elected. And it is indeed the secret, man. All right? And that's been shown throughout years and years now, man. Okay? And there's no refuting that fact that the MOTV is indeed the secret, man. Okay? And that's what it is, man. So now that's being revealed. So again, like the author just read, it says, "He will not let it relent." So the Lord YAHAWASHI is now allowing this man to do what he's going to do, man. Which is enact this. Okay? Yeah.
Verse 8, "And then shall that wicked be revealed."
Right, and now that wicked's being revealed, man. So, and again, that for a time, we didn't know who the wicked was, man. And now we know. Because guess what? All roads go back to Esau, man. And everything you see now, like I said earlier, now you see the root of all the problems. Now you see that mystery of iniquity. All right? Now you see who the wicked really is, man. All right? It's being brought out to you. showing you that it is indeed Esau Edom, man. Okay? And you see it each and every single day, man. All right? Every single day is something new, all right, a point of witness being brought out, man. Because, again, he's showing you his true nature. You can't change this man who he is, man. You can't take an Edomite, all right, and turn him into a righteous man. It's impossible. It's not in his DNA. He hasn't been brought up to be like that, man. And how about YAHAWASHI chosen out specific roles in this movie? Okay? And he's been picked out to be the role of the wicked. All right? And he's playing out his role to a T. Okay?
It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right. So now the Lord is consuming this man with the spirit of his mouth, man. Now he's consuming this man with the word. This is how you combat the so-called white man. If you're not going to get guns, and weaponry, all right, and marching up and down the streets with law is not going to solve the problem, man. Okay? This is what was going to be used against this man. Because he can do nothing against this, man. Why? Because this is from an exterior force that he can't touch. All right? This is from a higher power that he's unable to reach. Okay? So now we are dealing with a power he's not able to reach. And guess what? In that turn, he's gonna have no power in his hands. Because the Lord is gonna bring, all right, the calamities towards him, man. Okay? Yeah.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. And he's gonna, in the end of it, he's gonna destroy him with the brightness of his coming, man. So at the end of all these ordeals, the Lord's gonna bring about that fire, man. He's gonna level out this entire kingdom. And that is the perfect judgment for this current wicked system, man. And there is nothing else that's gonna be used to cleanse this place, man. Okay? There's no other solution. Name me one thing that's gonna solve this problem that we have, man. And you're gonna find out it's gonna be nothing, man. The only way that this problem can be solved is by way of destruction. All right? Mass death, man. A mass cleansing of the earth. That's the only way, man. Because the earth has got to be cleansed, man. But everywhere this man has went, he has defiled the planet Earth, man. That's why it's good to say the earth languishing. All right? Because of the inhabitants thereof, man. Because of Esau. And everybody else that you see that's walking up and down the street, all right, that's not paying attention to prophecy, all right, they're following in that same fashion. Just as the ruler is, so is the people. All right? So now you see that. So now it's got to be a cleansing that's got to happen. Right?
But it's Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Right, man. So come down and sit in confusion. All right? O virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Okay? It's talking about America. All right? So come down and sit in confusion. That's what this place is reduced to, confusion. I said earlier. All right? Which is Babylon, which is Babal, which means confusion. Okay? So this place, and you see it, man. Confusion everywhere, man. All right? That's why you have to build toothpicks and pins and needles, all right, to not fall, man. Because everywhere you go, all right, everywhere you go here in society, man, you're liable to fall anything, man. If the spirit is not on you. If the YAHAWASHI is not with you, man. All right? That's why King David said it beautiful. That this place is the valley of the shadow of death, man. Because everywhere you go, all right, everywhere you go, man, there's death on every side, man. Everywhere you go, man, and you see on the people too, all right? People are literally walking on disappear, man, all right?
There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Right, there's no throne for you, man, all right? There's no throne set up for you, man. And the reason why we know this, all right, because you've been set up to play a specific role, okay? Now, role is to bring about this on planet Earth. Now, what do you think the result of that's going to be? It's going to be death, man. You bring about deathly things, guess what? You're going to receive that, man. What does Scripture say? The Most High is not mocked. All right? So what's a man soweth, that she also reap. So you bring about these things upon the earth, wickedness, guess what? You're going to receive a reward for that, man. And the Lord's going to make sure that you know that He's the one that's doing it.
And Scripture says is the more for himself. For those who live afterwards, that's chronologically right. You will live ungodly, man. What the so-called white man did? So right around told me his nose up as the YAHAWASHI. But that's why we understand through the prophecy, visitation of the Heavenly Father will be heavy. The people will be reduced to perfection and confusion. That's going to be right here in Isaiah 46. Yeah, right.
Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
There it is right there, man. So it says, he that doeth wrong is going to receive for the wrong that he doeth, man. Okay? So, there's no way around it, man. There's no way you can get around that scripture, man. If you do wrong, you're going to receive for that wrong doing, man. Okay? And guess what? Esau's not going to get away scot-free, man. This is court, man. Court's in session, man. All right? And you're in front of the judges right now. And the supreme judge is watching over us right now, man. All right? And guess what? Now you're being prosecuted, all right? And your crimes are being shown before the Heavenly Father, man. And that's why you read, right, that blood of Abel, guess what? That's still being echoed today, man. That blood still crying out to YAHAWASHI, all right? And what's it saying? Vengeance of our enemies, man. Right. All right? And for him putting us to death, man.
And he was righteous for doing that. He wasn't wicked for doing that. And furthermore, he doubled. That's why he doubled when he put down all these concrete roads. Really more than the roads. Just slabs of concrete. Then you think he's slick. You think you're gonna deprive that blood of crying out. This place is built on the blood of the saints. On our backs, man. I mean, it's countless stories. Which is going back to what the brother's saying. That blood is still crying out today. But Esau Edom think he can suppress that message. Right? By putting down the concrete. Come up the evidence.
All the makers of the criminal. Wipe away the fingerprints, the essential from. Or the scripture speaks about that inquisition. That would eventually be like, yeah, that's good. That's open. Hey, like I said, the books are open, man. And like my son said, court is a session. So-called white man can't somehow sidestep this statement. That's right, man. The thing is, that in the back of his mind, he knows, man. Okay? He knows that. That's why scriptures say he still seeks to repent carefully with tears. Okay? Because of that birthright that was taken away from him, man. And that was the reason why that birthright was taken away from him. Okay? Because look at that event that took place when he gave away his birthright, when the birthright was taken away. Guess what? That's been played out today. Why? Because you couldn't wait for that food to be done, man. You want it now. Go to him who has long patience. That's it. That's why when you look at America, feel like you have fast food restaurants. That's an indicator that this Esau's thing. He couldn't wait. For the food to cook. So the Lord left focus to serve as that gave the measure stick, if you will, whose kingdom we will be in. So we're the time now when the Lord is stepping in on our behalf, man. As touching this man's intentions, his ill dealings, and church's act. Like I said, when it was Jack there, this is Wisdom Solomon chapter 1 and verse 7. For the Spirit of the Lord fills the world, and that which pertains all things has knowledge of the Lord. Therefore, you that speak of unrighteous things cannot be healed. Neither was dead, I say, in 2 Thessalonians. Yeah. And that wicked shall be revealed. See, that's pertaining to the things that build up to the return of YAHAWASHI. One of them was the unveiling of the devil. Because the devil is the guy with a jack there, set of horns, man. Hey, that shows you how close out of place he was. Because the devil is the guy with a
It says, neither shall vengeance,
like treasure. enter into the agreement. This shows you how far from this real talk. So this is an act of mercy. The Lord bringing back our faculties. And remember the scripture says, when I was a child, well, because neither shall vision when it's punishment pass by him. That's right. And so it says, neither when vision comes, it's not going to pass by him, man. So it's not going to be a thing where the Lord just forgot about you, or forgot about America or Babylon the Great. You think the Lord left out America in the Bible? You think this place don't play a critical role in this point of time that we're in right now? Of course it does, man. All right, because this is the seed that the Lord has chosen to make himself known. This is going to be the great revealing of YAHAWASHI, man. Why? Because this is something that the people have see as strange, man. They're not going to expect a so-called Negro, so-called black man coming down with chariots, man. Okay? They're not going to expect the Lord to come down in that miraculous fashion. Yeah, there it is. They're not going to expect this, man. Okay? They have no clue that the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is about to return with force, man. And he's going to bring down those judgments that I read. He's going to bring down those judgments for the ones who have committed these iniquities, man. All right? It says, for inquisition shall be made into the council. Got that in support. After him being offended, he was building first. That's why you see the news, right? The guy was captured, the place is smashing up, so big and ball being blah, you know what I mean? But that's the first step. That's the first step. You gotta remember, it was for Darius. Real tough. But you know what's heavy about that? The brother just said, like that word time, that's heavy, man. That goes hand in hand with kingdom. So when you talk about the time, this is the time reserved for Esau, the visitation of Esau. Just like the Lord visited the ancient Egyptians. So the so-called white man being in power is not going unnoticed, if you will, by prophecy. He was set up as a prophet in his broken before utterly the kingdom of heaven was set up. That's why the prophet is visible by calling him out. Bet you got a sign of it. You might not hear somewhere. You know, precept to bag it up. And honestly, you know, that's the spirit of YAHAWASHI. That's the same spirit Moses and Aaron was in. They was dead set on descending upon the sorrow. Right. That's why I was agreeing to that inquisition, man. Okay? It's an inquisition means for every school now, man. To lay out the evidence, okay, in which the main evidence is us being here, first and foremost. Okay? Because the word tells in the Exodus, it says, he has sealed the man, and if you found in his hand shall be put to death, man. And look where we are. We're still in your hands, Esau. All right? So when the Lord YAHAWASHI comes back and he sees his precious possession in your hands, what do you think he's going to do, man? He's going to cut you or something, man. And lay you down. Okay? It says, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come out. It says the counsel of the ungodly. You know, you just had this WEF, World Economic Forum. That was an example of the counsel of the ungodly. But the spirit was up, the spirit of the YAHAWASHI was on the prophet to dive into that. Right? They deep dive into, you know, like the Scooby-Doo, where they say, if it wasn't for you, it's better than kids. That's the spirit that's on us. The mystery man. Right? We equipped. Oh, what's the say? We were made to remove his thoughts. Where are your thoughts found? In your head. So the head of Esau, where they're weak, and where their thoughts are. Where they plot and strategize to further the division and oppression of the children of Israel. So that's heavy right there. Read that part again.
Good. For his redemption shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
Yeah, to the counsels of the ungodly, man. Scripture tells you how they will be, how the Lord will turn away backwards. So as they try to advance, the Lord set us up as stumbling blocks. Detours, if you will.
But I shall throw down.
Right?
And this how the Lord's doing it, man. The Lord's throwing down this man's systems by way of first and foremost, starting with the man of the Lord, man. There's a reason why the Lord set up this man, man. We are spiritually and systematically breaking down this man's system through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI on top.
The spirit of the knowledge.
And we're early. This is how, again, this is how you feel better. Okay? This is his kryptonite, his weakness. Okay? This is his chink in the armor. Okay? And make no mistake, the Lord YAHAWASHI has raised war against this man. And this is how he's doing it. Okay? This is a systematic breakdown of his kingdom. All right? You know, and that's a part of it too when you have the Israelites in the sky, in the city, scope it out. All right? Guess what? The Lord is still forth his men behind enemy lines, man. Okay? And guess what? It's being broken down piece by piece. And to the point to where the Lord YAHAWASHI is going to utterly destroy it, man. And he's crippling this place, man. You see it. That's why the economic structure is broken down, and everything around you is breaking down in itself, man. Okay? And again, this is YAHAWASHI that's doing it, man. Because again, that war is being raged, man. All right? And the Lord's bringing the battle straight to Esau Edom, man. And like Brian in the scripture, right? The counsel of the wicked. All right? The top of the Edomites. Because we're not worried about these Joe Blow Edomites, man. These are lower level Edomites. No, we're talking about the higher ups, man. The ones that have control over everything on the planet Earth, man. They have the riches of the world. That's who these threats are being thrown to, man. All right.
Gates of the noble.
That's it.
Remember Moses and Aaron. It was straight to Pharaoh.
Yeah, they went straight to the source. Yeah. All right, and that's what the Lord's doing through his men, going straight to the source, man. All right, which are the bankers, the RAWCHAA, man. That is where this being directed towards, man. Once that's being brought down, then this whole structure, this whole system is brought down in itself, man. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen in the time to come, man. And that's why they're gonna be taking off that throne, man. The throne, which they sit on right now, the dominion that they have, man. Okay, and that dominion is gonna turn to ashes. And the Lord, and it only takes the Lord an hour to do that. You spent 200, 300 years to try to accomplish your NWO. You're trying to take control over the planet Earth by way of the MOTV. Okay? But no, the Lord's going to bring that down in a short time. And it went out, man. All that time that you spent, that blood, sweat, and energy, and trying to reach that point in which you can't even get to in the first place. Okay? Trying to reach the point of being like the Most High. And guess what? In that time, the Lord's going to show you that you're just a man. That's why the scripture saying in Isaiah, I believe the 31st chapter says, these scriptures are men and not the Most High. All right?
This has
Right.
Word shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. Manifestation of his wicked deeds, man. Okay? So you brought these things to fruition, man. All right? You put in your law. All right? You put in your legislation saying this is what's going to happen. Okay? And you enacted that, man, without fear. That's that pride, man. That's you thumbing your nose up to the hour by one shot, man, saying that your ways are better. That you think that your ways of living are better. Even though we see how you're living, all right? And everybody everybody that's living appoints your rule is dying every single day, man. Death is at an all-time high, man, because of your rulership.
There's Mark Felon.
That's it.
Real quick, scripture speaks about Esau being what? That son of perdition. Right? So this guy here is the son of destruction. Everything he do leads to destruction. The way he governs the system, it leads to destruction. So he allows men to, you know what they do. Women to do what they do out of order. What is it? Going after strange snuff? Hey, you can't reproduce like that. That's what? Destruction.
You see a baby on TV, you see those gusts. That's under the watching. And you see that, you know the clock ticking. You ain't gonna make it, man. Everybody's taken out by hell or gunfire. You know. And the I got a leopard on it. Yeah, this place is the shadow of death. The so-called white man is the generator of death. That's why Scripture said that he is as death. He cannot be satisfied. You know? Unless you still got more in Isaiah 14. What was this one right now? Okay. Okay, cut. All right.
It's Isaiah 47:1 from the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's what it is, man. Boy, say, come down and sit in the dust, man. Sit in confusion. That's it for Babylon, man. Yeah, like the scripture says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Okay? So in other words, the Lord is saying, look, your time of rulership is over, man. It's done. You had a time to rule, all right, and now that time has expired. And now it's time for you to be thrown down, man. Every single kingdom that's been set up had a time to fall, man. Okay? And America's no different, man. You think you're going to continue forever? You're gonna find a rude awakening, man. All right, you're gonna realize that this kingdom is nothing, man. All right, these people think that this place is heaven to them, man. They think that this is their heaven, man. You know, they're living it up, man. Okay, especially the YAHAWASHI. All right, but they're gonna realize very soon that this place is nothing but a deep ditch. All right, that's again the valley of shadow of death, man. Okay.
It's the word come down in the Strong's H 3381. It says to go down, decline, to sink.
Ooh, it says to sink. All right. So, and that's what's happening. This place is sinking fast. We always go to, hey, I just like to hey, I just said it. You know, hey, that's the Titanic, man. It's sinking. All right. You people are on a sinking ship, hoping that because it's not gonna sink. You know, you think something miraculous is gonna happen, and that this ship is gonna continue to float, man. But no, man, this place there is no hope for this place to rise again, man. Okay, it's taking on water right now. Okay, and it's sinking fast.
It says, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right, you are no longer being called tender and delicate, man. You are no longer being regarded as beautiful. Because now you're being shown for the detestable thing that you are, man. Now you're being shown as the holy. Okay? that have polluted the whole entire planet Earth, man. Okay, by your witchcraft, man. All right, scripture speak on that. All right, you sell nations by way of your witchcraft, your whoredoms. All right, and what you distribute out towards the other nations, and those nations drunk that down, man. They drunk down all this philosophy and this Western mentality, man. This Western way of living. And what do you see now? Now you're seeing that they're falling. All right, they're going down the same route. Okay, and now they're witnessing. And now they're seeing that look, this place, America, all right, is the center, all right, of all this confusion. Okay, and that's why the scriptures speak about those that hate the whore. Okay, and that's being brought into manifestation right now, man. Because it's going to come to a point to where these different nations, all right, they're going to come up against Babylon, man, all right, and they're going to destroy this place, all right, with thermonuclear missiles, man, starting with Russia, okay, that's going to spearhead this next coming war, man, all right.
This Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, so Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. Okay, that cup right now is being passed around. Okay, and all these nations are partaking in it. Actually, go ahead, Doc. You say it.
That made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
That's right. So the nations have drunken of their wine. So therefore, they are mad. Okay. And when you look at that word mad, it means driven. You know, when somebody's driven with madness. You know, somebody that's drunken. Okay, they're drunken with the wine, and that's what's happening, man. Okay, so now the nations are being driven. Okay, now they're being driven to hate this place, man. Okay, now they're being driven by that wine that's been given to them, man. They lost all their faculties. All right, due to that wine being given to them. But the key point is that golden cup is in the Lord's hand. Okay, so the Lord's the one that's causing that cup, which is Babylon, is making these nations to drink of that, man. Okay, and there's a reason why, because the Lord is now allowing this place to be thrown out into the forefront, and now it's being put into a perspective, and now it's being shown and being judged, man. Now judgment is being shown, and this place is being judged for what it's doing, man. Okay. So again, like I just read, it says Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man, and made all the earth drunken, man. Okay? Everywhere you go, man, you go to any part of the world, you will see a McDonald's. You will see a Burger King. You know? You'll see these different establishments here in Babylon the Great and other parts of the world, man. And that shows you that these other nations have drunken of that same wine, man. That Western mentality, that democracy. Okay? And that's what's causing this whole entire system to fall, man. Okay? And when you go into the word democracy, it means what? Rule of demons. Alright? So that's what you see today. This whole entire world is being ran by demons, man. And again, that starts with the hierarchs of demons, man. The bankers. Those are the main devils, man. Okay?
It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
Right, so Babylon is suddenly falling, man. Alright? Now, when something suddenly falls, this is not warning. You know? When something falls suddenly, you're not expecting it to fall at that point in time. So, in other words, at any point in time, Babylon can fall. Alright? So, that's why I said Babylon is suddenly falling. Okay? So, there's going to be a time where you people are unprepared for it, man. Alright? Especially 2/3 of our people. Alright? When this message is directed to us, man. Alright? To warn you about what's to come. Okay? We're telling you that Babylon is going to suddenly fall, man. And that's why it's written as well in Isaiah, I believe it's the 20th chapter. Alright? It speaks about that swelling in the wall, that breaking coming suddenly. Alright? And guess what? That break is going to come suddenly. And guess what? Again, you're not going to expect it. Alright? And that's why also as well, it said that the Lord is going to return as a thief in the night.
Good thing about it. Spirit, man. That's the spirit. That's the spirit on the planet right now. Spirit of suddenly. Every article you hear about motherfuckers dropping dead, sudden, yeah. 15-year-old suddenly died in soccer and goes. That story is simple, spot on. That's vibrational on the earth. Suddenly. spirit of unawareness, that snare, that spirit of trap. Oh, the heart. Oh, that's Jeremiah the 6th chapter, doing the war. And you know, when you lead a pig to slaughter, you don't go quietly. That's why. Yeah. Woo! You sound just like a pig. Yeah, so, hey, that's the spirit, man. So, like I just said, the Lord's bringing that spirit of strength towards the earth, man. In other words, bringing it to where you are not aware of it, man. Okay? And guess what? And that's the point where you're at your weakest. When you're not expecting something. Imagine somebody walking down the street and come up behind you and sock you in the back of the head, man. You're gonna be laying out for a few hours, man. Versus being prepared for it, you know. Yeah. And that hurts the word. Yeah. Anticipation. Right. Anticipated versus reactive. Yeah. It wouldn't knock you out. I mean, hey, I'm gonna say it wouldn't knock you out, but you probably been knocked out there long. Like, you gird up your loins. You gird up your loins. You prepare. You brace for the impact.
It's us
Hey,
them.
that's spicy. That's spicy. That's spicy, man. That's good. That's an act of mercy. That's good. They moved back into the flood, man. That's why it's in the world. It's knowledge is power, man. Let's put some real quick up. And when you read St. John the 14th chapter, and it speaks about the comforter, right? When the comforter comes upon you, it shall bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Right? So, Lord, whether we those men, man, we walk with YAHAWASHI, man. And YAHAWASHI, you know, you whispered in our ear. Hey, look, there's going to be a famine. This is going to happen. But guess what? When the Holy Spirit came upon you, that knowledge that was in you 2,000 some years ago that was laying dormant, you was like, hold up. Man, I remember them now. I remember that name. And you know what? I know him, speaking of YAHAWASHI. Right? And he did tell us this. Right? You know how your memory works. You can't control it. And you can be doing something that you didn't even, that had nothing to do with what you were trying to remember, and you remember what you were trying to remember, doing something totally opposite. Right? So you feel relief, and it's a major relief. It's like weight relief, something. You know? So yeah, that's what happens, you guys. That's why it's mercy and remembrance. Yep. What you saying, man? I definitely say that. You take it around. You have forgot. I definitely say the power. Word out of my mouth. Yeah, that's right, man. To know, man, that's something, man. You know, to know what's about to happen. You know, to know what's coming down the pipeline. You know, that's why, and that's important, man. That's also another tactic of war. Okay, you feel like war tactics. You know, they deal the most important part of warfare is intelligence, intel. That's why, again, you got those spies being sent out from those cities to gather intel, man. Okay? So here it is, that intel, that intelligence now is being revealed to us. Okay? Now we got the information. We know where the enemy's weak point is. We know where to attack. You know? We know where to avoid. Okay? We know where to strike. You know? All that's a part of intel, man. Okay? And we have that. And once you have that, you have an advantage over the enemy, man. So that's why now the prophets of YAHAWASHI on time, through the spirit of power of YAHAWASHI on time. Guess what? We got it, man. We have the power over this thing now, man. Because we know what's about to happen. We know what he's about to do. We know your steps. Okay? We know what your next step is going to be.
we know what you're gonna do next. Okay? And you can't do nothing against a guy or somebody like that, man. If somebody know what you're gonna do next, you know, he's gonna cut you off right there. You know, you got no power in your hand, man. Okay? Because the guy that knows what you're gonna do next, he has all the power. You know what you're gonna do, man. All right?
And it's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Right, man. So, prudent man, a wise man. Okay? A man that dwells with wisdom foreseeth the evil, man. All right? So foresee, that means we see it before it happens, man. Okay? We know what's coming. So by that, we hide ourselves, man. How we hide ourselves? By way of this word, man. YAHAWASHI outside, man. Okay? This is how we hide ourselves from those said evils that we know that's coming, man. Okay? Because the Lord has gave us that knowledge that, again, that intel, to bring that word out again, all right? That intel to know what's about to happen. So now we're bracing ourselves, we're girding ourselves up for what's to come, man, through the Spirit. All right? Yeah.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
Right. The simple pass on and they are punished, man. So the simple, you know, they'll just pass by it, man. You know? Not knowing that the value of having the knowledge, man, of knowing. Okay? And guess what? They pass on and they get caught up. They're punished. They don't know what's coming down the pipeline. They don't know what's happening next, man. Okay? And if you don't know what's happening next, you're more liable to get caught up in different traps, snares, all right? Whatever the enemy's got laid out for you, all right? You're going to get caught up in it because you refuse to know. And I'll just quote it, right? Hosea 4:6, man. All right? People are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Okay? But the lack of knowing. The lack of knowing what's about to happen.
Why they gonna get destroyed for a lack of knowledge? Because the Most High deprived them of that knowledge. Because it says, have forgot. Well, I bet somebody get it real quick. I don't want to watch it. Somebody get it.
Isaiah 6 chapter as well.
Yep.
Speaks about they don't have
Somebody get there too. Yep.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Yeah, so you reject, the scripture speaks about he that have, right? And then it speaks about what you don't have, it shall be taken away from you, but what you got, it shall be given to you more abundantly. Hey, we believe that how it shot back then, man. Right? That's why we got the fulfillment of what we were looking for back then. Go ahead, bro.
That thou shalt be no priest.
Right. So hey, the ones that rejected how it shot back then,
that thou shalt be no priest to me, right, seeing thou hast forgotten the law.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the what?
Forgotten the law.
Yeah. That law, that goes back literally to how it shot. That's the word. Man. Because what's required of us in this lifetime? To hear the only begotten Son. That's why when the Heavenly Father emerged out that cloud, he spoke from that cloud, what was the statement he made? This is my beloved Son. Hear ye him. Now what do that go back to? The law. Deuteronomy 18, man. Well, I was raised up, one from among thy brethren. Hear ye him. So that's why YAHAWASHI is the word. You forgot your Savior. That's why the climax, right, was what? YAHAWASHI coming to Israel. What's that? St. John the 1st chapter. He came into his own, and his own received him not. See that? So YAHAWASHI is the hand. You're in a pit, and you need a way out. If I extend a hand to you, it would behoove you to hold on, you know. But what a nigga did, they slapped their hand away. Let's speak about that. Romans 10, I'm probably going to start at 3. Romans 10 and 3. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going to establish their own righteousness, having not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High, for Hamashiach is the end of the law. Right. YAHAWASHI is the righteousness. That's what you got to submit to. scriptures say you search the scripture. What the Yahawashi said? You say John the 5th chapter, search the scriptures. Yeah, but they are they which testify with it. Even when the scripture speak about opening my hand, the Lord said he opened his hand to the weary or something like that to satisfy. He opened his hand to satisfy the desire. That hand is the Yahawashi, which is on display in the scriptures. That's why the books is open. The Lord opening his hand, the scriptures hand open. Revelation 2 chapter. Right, exactly. To comfort you from that dry, dead state. You ain't know nothing. You ain't know nothing. We had a picnic with your name on it on Christmas. You see how, but you see how far from grace.
Verse 10 and 14, for Hamashiach is the end of the law of righteousness to everyone that believeth.
That don't mean God did it. Right? That was that. No more than law. Sweet Jesus gave us the liberty. Go to the club and fall up and search on Sunday. Like the Kirk Franklin niggas, that spirit. No, that means that the house shot is summer. You summarize it up. In one swoop, you come into the good graces of the Lord through the house shot. And that's in the scriptures. What the Lord, what the house shot said in St. John the 14th, which complements Proverbs the 8th chapter. To receive the favor of the Heavenly Father is through the door, the house shot. So that's what it means to be in this law, you know? Why was the law? You know, you got different books, right? Like the history of the king. The War of the Kings. Those are actual books, right? Why didn't they? But you can't get your hand on them right now. Why the Lord didn't have that with the law? Why you got your hand on the law? The food that ain't done away with. It's in the record. But when the new covenant, you got to split it. You got there somewhere waiting on us to say other those words. I'm going to say some of them. Stuff. See, we're in heavy times, man. Right? The temple, the erecting of the fallen ruins of David is almost coming. It's pretty much coming. Now, right now, it's a punch list. Anybody know about construction? You go through the punch list. Well, we ain't got time to stop and talk about nothing else. Like you guys think you're going to provoke us to go through a 4-month back and forth about the stuff, you know what I'm saying? The famine will be upon you before that happens. Yeah, we just going into the art. Like, no, we're in the art now. Looking through the casement of our window at those of you who that's the wisdom. That's the wisdom at the casement of our window. Because that's the, yeah, we protect it. We looking out the TV, man. Right?
So going back what you said about going back and forth about a lot of things that really don't pertain to salvation. This Ezekiel 3 and 17. So guess what? We got one job. Right? Now, when I say one job, it don't mean we sort of just do one thing. Because a lot of things consist of us doing that one job. Right? Such as edifying, you know, so forth and so on, of doing the service of the Lord, man. So Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, yes. The Lord has made us a watchman to the house of Israel, man. Okay? That's our duty. That's what John has been giving up to us, man. Okay? You're supposed to sit there and watch, man. Watch for what? The prophecy. Why? That's why it's supposed to say, measure thou the time diligently in itself. How do you measure those times, man? You measure through prophecy. And we see prophecy on the horizon, man. Okay? When a watchman, he's doing his duty, he's on the high tower, man. All right? looking over the horizon, seeing the enemy come, man. All right? And when you see the enemy come, when you see danger, what do? He warn the people, man.
It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right. That's right. YAHAWASHI is the one that made us the watchman, man. Okay? The Lord picked out certain men to do this job, man. Now, did he call every single Israelite to do this? No, man. Okay? Because all Israel is not built like that, man. Okay? There's got to be a certain spirit that's going to do that, man.
Spirit of the prophet. What is that? 2 15 verse 1. I will put, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He said it. It says, Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
It's not a stop sign, bro.
Therefore, hear the word. It says, therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Give them warning from him, man. So we're supposed to warn you about the coming and the calamities that are coming, man. All right? We're supposed to warn you of what the calamities that YAHAWASHI is bringing on the planet Earth, man. Okay? So to let you know that danger is coming, man. And to gird yourself, to protect yourself. Get ready. Get ready for what's about to happen, man. Okay? But guess what we got today? The law has been founded, but none have made themselves ready for the battle. All right? So here it is. You got the watchmen doing that job, all right, warning you, but nobody's making themselves ready for the battle. Making themselves ready for the war, man. Okay? And that's why Brown, that beautiful precept, it says, why a brutal man perceive the evil and hide himself, man. But what the simple do, he pass on and he is punished. Okay? So again, you know, the watchman are set up to do one thing, to watch. Okay? And on top of that, to warn, man. Okay?
This book Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Right, man. If you can see, you can hear, right? Visibly. All right? But can you do it spiritually? You know? Can you discern what's happening? What's going on the planet Earth? Spiritually, according to what's written in the Bible? All right? So, like the author read, it says, see ye indeed, but perceive not, man. So you're seeing everything that's happening, right? But the people that are here today, they are not able to line it up with prophecy, man. Okay? They're not able to pinpoint the reasoning behind these things happening. And that's really the bring everything home, man. To find out the reason of things to come, man. You know? The reason, the number one question, why? You know? Why? That's the number one question. Why? Ain't nobody can answer that, man. You know? But that's the thing. Nobody asks that question. You know? Nobody's asking the question why. You know? Why is this happening? Why is, you know, what's the reason behind this? You know? Nobody's asking questions like that, man. Okay? Because nobody is concerned with the things concerning what's to come, man. All right? Again, that alarm is being sounded. All right? But again, nobody's making themselves ready for the battle, man.
Real quick, when you read Joel 2 and 1, right? It says, blow the trumpet in my holy mountain. Right? So the rest are not going to hear it. Like I said. Can you read Isaiah? Never to read. Right, because YAHAWASHI reiterated about Isaiah, man. Was it Matthew 13? Yeah. Okay, guess what? They fulfilling They were fulfilling the prophecy of Isaiah. Something that King David prayed for 2/3, right? And they hear this, it became a trap unto them. It became a snare. You know what I'm saying? And instead of it, what it says, which should have been a welfare for you. Yep.
Welfare.
That's it. So what's supposed to be a benefit? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you was designed like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why Isaiah is prophesying about those that was going to come back right now to be designed like that, not to get it. And that falls upon the prayer of King David. You got that.
You weren't built like
You
that.
weren't built like that.
You actually got certain species on the planet Earth that's built to eat certain things that you were cringed at. But their stomach and their belly is built to digest it. Well, our minds are built to digest the blood and flesh of YAHAWASHI, the strange teachings of YAHAWASHI. See that? Yeah, right. You get a tapeworm. You gagging at it because when you bring up, don't make the, like you used to bring up, what's that word again? Like, they let them cook out, like salt, mama's boy, you know what I mean? Right. You're not going to be able to eat that grape.
You gonna digest on the stomach. Yeah. So, hey, what they say in the word? Hey, that right now, what is that? Too rich for my blood.
And that's what it is. The things that's more healthy for you that don't take that shit. Yeah, nigga rather eat candy. It's like candy tastes better than asparagus. You know,
Broccoli.
the greenery. The word it don't sit well with you, but it's good for you, man. Because anytime there's a change, it's not really well received. Human flesh teaches you to gravitate to familiarity. That's why when something comes from left field, you'll take it. You don't want no parts of it because the human flesh, again, it teaches you, it grooms you to gravitate or accept familiarity. That's why something subtle, somebody tell you, hey man, we're gonna change the hours on the job. You feel some type of way. You don't even know why. It's just because it's changed. And that's why the doctrine is referred to as a new form, a new idea, a new way of thinking, man. Go ahead, who's reading?
For that word understand, Strong's H995, it says to discern, to understand, consider.
Right, to consider. Everybody doesn't have those qualities. Discernment, which discernment is most preferred in the sight of YAHAWASHI. And that can be proven when you read the book of Matthew, the 13th chapter. It speaks about that certain person who was seeking out pearls of goodly value till he found the one pearl that required discernment. See? Go ahead.
It says to have discernment, insight, understanding.
Yep, insight, understanding. This is what has been stripped from Israel. And it's obvious, man. Our people under a heavy spirit of delusion, they're true. They're under that vibration of darkness. They have succumbed to the advances of the so-called white man. You can't do that with Jake. This is not about Jake. Hey, that's another stumbling block. You think this is a call to bring all black people together. You know how much confusion it'll be right now? If we could have all just black people, right, come up there in this gathering, it'll be confusing, man. A nigga spark up, you'll smell the faint smell of the blunt, the black and mild in the back. Yeah.
So it says to observe,
Nigga, auntie will pop up and say some shit. That'll disrupt the whole. I remember that when the woman talked up and said, blessed is the captain. That's what it happened, man. Got a LaBelle. I hate niggas, man. I'm gonna just throw that out there. That's on the record, alright? It's on the record. It's there in the corner. I hate niggas. Niggas is like niggas. Yeah. I feel when I hear the niggas get mowed down. Remember the niggas was singing Patty LaBelle bitch, man. The nigga was singing the potato pie. Nigga missed that with the truth. But
it says to understand, it says
see that To understand. That's how you draw that line in the sand. If it's the one gathering, you can't get in by bringing, potato salad. Nothing totally you can do to come into this arena. The entry point is the mind. This is what the Lord is considering the reason of this. Yeah.
It says to understand.
I'll tell you, man. That's what y'all seen that? What is that? Yeah, go ahead.
It says know with the mind.
Right, go with the mind. Oh, that goes into that definition of comprehension. In St. John, the first chapter, right? Which translates to what? Laying hold of with the mind. That's the only way you can get this information is with the mind.
In Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 10, it says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy.
Right, so the Lord instigated this, man. It was orchestrated by YAHAWASHI, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans that can't quite wrap their mind around this information. The Lord laid that out. It was designed by YAHAWASHI. The Lord made your heart fat. Look up that word heart. We know what it is. We already know what it's going into, but let's just look it up.
From 8:38:20, it says, inner man, mind, will, heart, understanding.
Understanding, man. Your mind, the inner man, the inner you, your reasoning. The Lord made it fat. And I believe that was you bring that. I thought you bring that up. Yeah, that brain. That's the best analogy you can give in making sense of that. The idea, the dynamic of that fatness. You pour some grease in your drain, what's going to happen? It's going to be fat. It's going to clog up. Those waters can't get to it. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the same with your mind. So the Lord sent death and to keep you from getting this information. What's that? Genesis, the 3rd chapter. The Lord said he would keep you. You heard that? Yeah, you got something? Yeah, come on.
Isaiah 66 verse 4, he says, I also will choose their delusion.
Right, so the Lord himself sold your delusion. Yeah, whether it was Christianity or the new covenant. The Lord sold your delusion, right? Hey, because when you new covenant guy, I got one question. The scriptures say, if I'm not mistaken, right, you guys are new scholars, but the scriptures say, small image. What up with that? Yeah, with the heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up with that? Because if that's the case, if we're in the new covenant, all Israelites are in the spirit, man. What? Yeah, they'll be civilized more. That's what I saw. Now, that's what I saw. Right? He went. You know what I mean? Leave it alone. Right. Yep, read that again.
Isaiah 56 verse 4, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them.
Right, so that's the next step. After that delusion has consumed you, hey, because you guys think that you escaped Christianity and you were safe. Now, the Lord snares you even in the scriptures. You guys get these lessons, you going through these live streams, cutting us, you claim, right? You're going to take the teachers. Not knowing that the Lord snares your ass. That was one of the many delusions that the Lord laid before you. So he could justify the judgment that he prepared for you. Go ahead.
Because when I called, God didn't answer. It says, when I spake, they did not hear.
Yeah, they did not hear. Oh, shit. You want to do that? Yeah, let's look up that real quick. When the Lord spake, you did not hear. Hey, because it's bigger than you physically hearing what we're saying. The battle lies with digesting it, internalizing it, so to speak, capturing what's being said. And scriptures tell you to let not the parables of understanding escape you. So we're encouraged to hold fast to that which we have. Well,
In Psalms 8:0-5, it says to hear, listen to, obey. It says to hear, perceive by ear,
right, perceived by ear, go ahead.
to hear of or concerning, to hear, have power to hear.
Oh, that's spiritual power in this. Then to have power to hear, because again, this information has gone out. Oh, it was a clip, I don't know if I sent it. It was in one of the chats with Judge Mathis. You got this clip? Judge Mathis, he was speaking about the Hebrew Israelites. Yeah. Lord will, I'm trying to look it up and send it to y'all. So he could physically hear what's being said, but do he quite get it? Do we have the power of hearing? Well,
It says to hear with attention or interest.
read that part again.
To hear with attention or interest.
Yeah, and that's another requirement of the Lord. Did you know that? Proverbs the 4th chapter, where the Lord said, "Attend, my son, attend to my word." Go ahead.
It says to understand.
To what?
To understand.
To understand. That's what I'm looking for, man. That's the word that's best suited when referred to hearing. It literally translates to understand. That's why YAHAWASHI spoke about that. YAHAWASHI made mention of that in Matthew 13. Blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear. Meaning your senses have been heightened, so to speak. You have the mental capacity to grasp what's being presented. That's critical to your survival, man. All right, cool. That was it out. All right, we're doing it.
2 Peter 2:12. The bees as natural brute beasts.
Right. Oh, these as natural brute beasts. With the beasts, they have those, what's about those 5 senses? Yeah, they have the 5 senses of touching, seeing, hearing, smelling, and taste. But they don't have, they haven't been imparted with the understanding and spirit of understanding. And this is what makes you a brute beast. A brute beast will take a dump right in front of your ass. Or they'll have sex right in front of you. They ain't worried about the dogs. You just talk the other dog right now. Yeah. A brute, yeah, just do all these things for act right in front of you. Oh, another, another thing a brute beast will do, right? If they don't know you, we go back to the point I was making about familiarity. When something is unfamiliar to you, human flesh or carnality tends to reject it. That's what a dog, a beast will do. A dog don't know you. He don't got no control. He just bark at you. And that's what you stop with do. Just like a beast, like a dog. You don't know and understand. So you bark at him. You got a little chihuahua. He don't know you. So that provokes him to bark at you. So that's why them stoppers do that. They don't know it. So, like, as a brute beast, matter of fact, let's go there and go to sleep.
It says the bees as natural brute beasts. Made to be taken in charge.
Go ahead.
Speak evil.
Like a dog. A dog will bark at you if you don't know. So you people are brute beasts. You speak evil of things which you know not. Go ahead.
Speak evil of things that they understand not.
Things that they understand not. Right?
And shall perish utterly in their own corruption.
Right. So the Lord going to give you over to your own ruin. Most are going to succumb to Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Most scriptures speak about how they're going to pine away from want and the fruit of the field. This nigga was preaching, and you had a secret lust for McDonald's. Nigga. That what I could see, like a lot of you guys think, you know what I mean? It's a McDonald's somewhere. We gonna find it out. It speaks about how the hand of the Lord puts out those who hate him. And when the famine hit, That's going to contribute to your time in the way. Just for teaching us 2 months ago. Now you desire a quarter pound. You catch the message, how about you outside? What?
Well, when I hear this verse 4, it says, when I spake, everybody hears. What they did evil before my eyes, he told them to which I delighted not.
Right, yep. Because pretty much it's a fork in the road now. The word has gone out. Scripture says, as for me and my house, you will serve the Lord. So those things that was the Lord. It starts with another doctrine. That's going to prove to be the very catalyst to your overthrow. Other doctrines. Because see, we're not scooping you out, searching you out, saying it's your presentation that condemns you. Or what's that, Matthew 12 chapter? By thy word. So we were set up as the judges in Israel. That's in 1 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. And we only judge you based upon your sacrifice. You come around us and you act a certain way, we can only speak over that. We're not going to judge you outside of that. Just like a commentator. I can only say, he's to the 30, to the 20, 5, touchdown. I can only say that if you do it. But, yeah, come on.
Isaiah chapter 59. Isaiah 59 and verse 8. The way of peace, they know not.
Right, the way of peace, they know not. Now, we understand that way translates to the doctrine. Because when you consider a way, a street, a path, a road, it all has a destination. With that word destination goes back to destiny. So your destiny lies with whatever path you have taken, or in other words, whatever doctrine you have. Read that again.
When you were saying that, I was thinking about that, that way, right? Because what YAHAWASHI said, going back to St. John 14 and 6,
Yeah.
I am the way, meaning I'm that true vine, man. I'm that doctrine that you need to follow.
Right.
You know? You gotta go.
Yeah. That's the only exit out of it. Well,
He said, the way of peace, they know not. And there is no judgment in their going.
right, no judgment in that going, no discernment. Well,
He says, they have made them to the path.
now that goes into guys who conjure up these different doctrines. That's an example of making a crooked path. Out of thin air, you come up with something that's not a harmony. Go ahead.
Whosoever goeth therein
Or whosoever subscribe to that form of teaching, go ahead.
shall not know peace.
They'll never get the doctrine. They'll never be able to fully grasp what they're saying. Because they went the way of that crooked path, meaning they subscribed to something that was off. You got these guys, they come up against us, and they still going to the breakdowns, these breakdowns. Like they'll do a video about us, and the next video will be about the Halal. Yeah, how about you not going to destroy you? You see how sick that is? It's an indictment against you. It proves that you knew better. That's why the scriptures say, he who knew the will. That's why you guys use YouTube channel. You're going to see you're going to lose 80 pounds. You're going to be a slimmer guy. That's going to be one of the scourges of the Lord. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of McDonald's to get off for overnight. Wendy. Then the Lord going to cast you into a concentration camp. That's going to be one scourge. What's that? Jeremiah 15th chapter. They say the dogs will carry. Now that dog, it doesn't have to be a natural dog. It can actually be a mechanical dog. That's why the stag is sick. That's why you have to be sick. Then the Lord, you can't say, boy, you didn't tell me it was going to be one of this. But no, the Lord says it's going to be a and the Spirit of the Lord, hey, the scripture say the beast of the field going to be a peace with us. The spiritual, now, it was the lady, she came through, did y'all hear? She said the FBI watching y'all. Did y'all hear? Yeah, the lady, yeah, she came through. A couple of us know, right? She tried to risk her life to tell us that. Hey, cause I'm gonna tell you, it was a cop that was with the hazard lights on. You saw that? Yeah, it's disappeared into the shadows. But I just want to throw that out there, right? If a mechanical dog is sent upon the men of the Lord heavy, the Lord will make the dog's tail, his mechanical tail start wagging, and he get in a prostrate position, and bow to you. Tell me, hey, what we just said, the Lord was about, hey man, through the Spirit, I might go into that apparition. Lord willing, we might go into the apparition soon. Because you don't know it was YAHAWASHI who visited America. It was going to be based upon the strange works of the Lord. Yeah, come on.
What is that? Ezekiel 33 and 33. Then they shall know that a prophet was among them. Because like the other brother going into, man, hey, when them apparitions get the bug in your hands out, your worst fear that you didn't even know was your worst fear coming to life, you're going to remember who reminded you that that's going to happen. Right. When you see, matter of fact, we see, look at eggs. Look at the price of eggs right now, man. And that shit outrageous.
It's like $70?
Yeah. $80, so, I paid, I think of 12 eggs. I think I paid like $11, something like 12 eggs. I ain't never seen a motherfucking egg that high in my life.
And you know what? That's heavy. Hey, that's just like the wind. What's that Proverbs, the first chapter? Where it speaks about that whirlwind.
Right.
Now, when you consider a whirlwind, and that's why the Lord gives you tangible things to consider.
Right.
Right? Now, when the Lord used the whirlwind as an example, now it's on you to study a whirlwind. Now, how do a whirlwind emerge? It's subtly, you see potato chip bags blowing here and there. Then all of a sudden, it's a level 5 tornado. So yeah, that's the part of the whirlwind. Now, you're seeing little things, the stage is sitting like the edge. You think that's going to stop? That's only an indicator that in a few minutes, here it is, you had the meteorologist telling you it was a tornado coming. Then you saw the report. Then you went outside, you saw potato chip bags flaring up. Now you said, hold up. The meteorologist said it's going to morph into a level 5. So the potato chip bag, Salaki, I keep going there. With the potato chip bag turning the indicator that the meteorologist was on or something, man.
That's why I said, then they shall know, man.
Then they should know that a prophet, really that goes into YAHAWASHI again.
Right.
And don't you come against that. See, that's according to stand. Mama said, we come on behalf of YAHAWASHI. Yeah. You can't. It get to the point. It get to the point. We have to say, hold up. This is the Lord's doing. But you saw that. You saw that. YAHAWASHI. So when the scripture says, then you're going to know that a prophet has been amongst you, that really goes into YAHAWASHI. You know how we know that? Because what YAHAWASHI said, those who believe what I said, yet, matter of fact, can we get that? Second Ezra 2? Yeah. Right. Because when you read Matthew, somebody give me that too. Matthew the 10th chapter, and I want to say like the 40th verse. Yep, you got it out.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1, verse.
We're a representation of YAHAWASHI, whether you believe that or not. And that's in the scripture. That's St. John 20. As the Father sent me, so I send you. So here we are in a time of turbulence, the latter days, everything going on. Technology at its height, wickedness, perverseness. Oh, we saw photos with 2 lesbians. They was in love. That's real. Hey, that's when you know it's real. So That's why this is not for the faint-hearted. It's only for the elect, man. Serious thinkers, critical, analytical mind. Right there.
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 37. I take to witness the grace of the people to come.
Right, the people to come. So this is the scriptures concerning the times we're in now. Right, go ahead.
Whose little ones rejoice and gladness.
Yep. You those little ones. Go ahead.
And those they have not seen me with bodily eyes.
Right, so we haven't seen Yahawah with bodily eyes in this lifetime. Go ahead.
Yet in spirit they believe the things that I say.
Right, so hold up. How could you believe the things that the Lord say when he's not physically amongst you? Simply put, that means he would have messengers. So that's why the scripture says, then they should know that a prophet has been among you. Yahawah says, see that? That's why it's singular. Because the prophet is really Yahawah. That's the priest. When you go back to the Proverbs, yep, Ecclesiastes, Barak, so we got this other one called for Matthew 10. Yep, before you got it.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 40. He that receiveth you, receiveth me. And he that receiveth me, receiveth him that sent me.
You see that? So that's the chain of command, right? Go ahead.
He that receiveth a prophet.
Oh, we got who?
He that receiveth a prophet.
Go ahead.
In the name of a prophet.
And who is that prophet who we come in the name of? Yahawah. So that's the prophet that has been among us. Remember, the Lord don't operate under the flesh. That's why the Lord said, look, it's not going to be a cloak now. I was up under you. I was right with you. Because you don't have the mental capacity to, break down that dynamic, then that's on you. Nevertheless, the Lord was amongst you. Read that again.
He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet.
In the name of a prophet. That compliment is you can observe. That's the breakdown so you can observe. Well,
Shall receive a prophet's reward.
and what's the prophet's reward? Life. Life. That's why Peter represents the church, man. Because we're talking about King David. And they don't understand, right, what's going on here. King David himself, let's say hypothetically, it's a guy that's walking around talking about King David. He's standing in front of our camp. And something going to happen to you if you don't do right, because you know that we looked out for your bitch ass. And I'm going to say it like that.
Right. Open arms.
Right. But the reason why I bring him up, right, King David would have never been in that spirit. King David said, I can only be a daughter. That means King David would have never said, I'm king,
Talking all that shit.
But that wouldn't be the spirit amongst the Lord's sheep. You won't be boasting in these different offices. You will be driven by being kept from the said peril. Right? That's not the vibration of King David. But see, they want us to go there, but we won't. They want us to go back and forth for 3 weeks when the famine comes. Go ahead, huh?
He that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous
And
man
that same righteous man is Yahawah. Go ahead.
shall receive a righteous man's reward.
Right. And that's why the promises entail being joint heirs with Yahawah. Go ahead.
Whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water, only in the name of the disciple.
Woo! Go ahead. You had to do it in a certain way. Only in the name of a what?
Of a disciple.
Of a disciple. You supposed to say disciple. All you guys that broke off, you didn't consider that. You swallowed a camel and strained that the simplicity of Yahawah. See, go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward.
And I want to say this, that reward starts on this side. Because when all hell breaks loose, a part of that reward is going to be standing still and this man is after Yahawah. It's not about what you know, like it's angels in heavy, like Jeopardy. He gives you a point, and you take away a point from you. The reason and the science behind us having this information is to gather in the Lord's elect, yeah, and to preserve them from the times that's coming, man. It's about to get bad out here. Come on.
Luke 9:62. It says, and Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back.
Right, and looking back. What's the opposite of looking back? Looking ahead. Which looking ahead is what? Being in the spirit of prophecy. So all of a sudden, God's verses from prophesying to prove us wrong. That's an example of looking back. Give a damn how you upload a video constantly. If it's not under the vibration of the testimony of Yahawashi, then you're actually looking back because we're looking ahead. We prophesying.
Well, it says, and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Because you're not fit for the kingdom. Which the kingdom is heavy. When you break down the kingdom, it really goes into a governing body, man. See, the rest of the Israelites are going to benefit from it. The kingdom is a government body. That's dealing with the outside. You got the 12, then you got the 144,000. They're going to be occupying seats of judgment, man.
That's some real good.
Okay.
When it says you're not fit, right? When you go into that word fit, it means to be what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it again. It says Luke 9.
The apple. The apple in that cover. What it is, gold cover.
It says Luke 9:62, and Yahawashi said unto him, and Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. So you gave up the race, right? You're not enjoying. When you go into the word fit, it means to be well placed, right? So you don't have a place,
right?
In that ruler's, when I say the kingdom, fit is in the ruler's seat, right? You know, the 2/3 don't come back in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how motherfucker do your words and shit. Oh, you saying ain't no, I'm saying all Israelites gonna be in the kingdom, but to be well placed is to be in the ruler's
that's what we go. That's what we go with the opposite of that. What the Lord said gonna do, He gonna set Esau in that place.
That's it.
What's that? Isaiah the 14th chapter. And that's right. Everybody gonna go in the kingdom. You know what they say down the 3rd chapter. When Yahawashi was speaking with Nicodemus in the night.
Oh yeah.
So he said what? He said, look, no man. He said, unless the man be born again and know why they can enter into the kingdom. What he meant by that? Because all Israelites gonna be in the kingdom. Right? So what he meant by that? That's a conflict in the doctrine, right?
Yeah,
everybody. So what he meant? That means don't come into this truth. That's what it meant. Yes. You have to be born again to come into the truth. So that proves that the kingdom starts with the doctrine. Right. And it was entrusted with the men who the Lord, before the time and ages ever begun, was given the lot to be ruled. So who cares if you don't know about time? Fuck the flesh.
Right.
3 hours till you will become offended in me. So that's bigger than the time. You can't go there with the Lord, man. You're looking at your next ruler. And it was sanctioned from the beginning of time, but it had to play out. You had to develop the patience to watch the movie, man. You don't develop the patience to watch the movie. You don't just say, you bullshit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna end like that. Yeah, that's true. Go ahead. Oh, you got something?
This is 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollution of the world through the knowledge.
See? So that's how you escape the filth of this world, man. Through the knowledge. And where does the knowledge enter for you to escape the pollution of this world? In your mind. Go ahead, bro.
Through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, Mashiach, they are again entangled therein.
Right.
And overcome the
Yeah,
matter.
to go back to the world. Right. You're entangled. And that's why, remember, the setting when Yahawashi descended upon Andrew and Peter. I believe it was Andrew and Peter, right? When they were fishing. I would make you fishers of men. What the first thing they did? They dropped their net immediately. Now we know that net obviously represented their occupation, yeah, but they had a symbolic overtone to it. It represented being entangled in the world. And that's what we have to do. When you hear this word, you have to cut ties with the world right here. That's a snap. And God becomes, you become a drifter. If you got the truth. Now they'll arrest you. You got 180 days in the city. You're going to teach now, That's why we do St. John the 17th chapter. What YAHAWASHI said, I pray to not take them out, You got to be careful how you hear. Become a drifter, man. Like Rambo.
Man, you took it right out.
And the cop was right. The cop was right for arresting him.
Yeah, you were right.
I was meditating on that in the spirit. Esau set you up to cheer for the bad guy.
Right, yeah, he do.
Like Indiana Jones and shit. Remember his catchphrase, Bishop here to be them. Hold up, you stole this from me, man.
Yeah.
Then the guy that's chasing Indiana Jones, you looking at him like the bad guy.
That's true. But you coming on here in these people's land, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
This is not your, you notice he was from, I forget what Indiana Jones was from. I forget.
This is probably from England, man.
I definitely say he was an Englishman. I can't remember well, but it's what you fulfill the scripture, man. He keep them out of the home.
Yep. That was the punch list of the Renaissance.
Right. Everywhere, man. Yeah. Everywhere, scooping his nose.
Even 007.
Oh, that's another one too. Yeah.
Bun sneaking around in they shit.
Straight spot.
Then they chasing Bun.
Right.
You hoping Bun get away. You should be hoping Bun get his ass handled.
Man, real talk. That's how Esau do it.
That's Esau, man.
Play tricks on your mind from a child on up, man.
Psychological.
Exactly.
The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
Woo! Yeah, so the latter end is going to be worse. Because now you have become more entangled in the beginning. Hey, the scriptures is clarity. It's clear. And it also consists of faith and believing on the report. There's a lot of things that's not going to be concrete. Why do you think faith there? If we had, now you niggas want the apostles to produce.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. Records going back, King Messiah. That's where those endless genealogies come in. Because you kids, that's you come in as a child. The scripture say don't leave child life. So what happens? They don't come under the authority of the government. Then they're left to their own ruin. So they're in the back playing with toys and doing crazy shit.
Hey, real quick, just going back what you said, we the messianic Hebrew Israelites, man. Right? We are waiting on Messiah, man. In order for you to do that, you gotta have faith. Right. So it's gonna be a lot of things in the truth that, like you said, it ain't gonna be concrete. It's gonna be abstract, meaning you ain't gonna have no tangible evidence to prove what you're saying, but you're saying it through faith. This whole ministry is built upon faith, man. Like what they call them, the apostles and us, faith-based Israelites.
Like faith-based
That's what it's like.
You got to flesh and blood haven't revealed these things unto thee.
Hey, we got it.
That's what I got.
That's what we got. Go ahead, bro.
God, this is the book of St. Matthew 16. I started at 13. It said when YAHAWASHI came into the coast of Caesarea of Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
Right. So this is a question to the disciples YAHAWASHI asked him, man. So he asked, who do the world say I am? Go ahead.
And they said, some say that thou art John the Baptist, some Elias, and others Jeremiah.
They didn't know. Go ahead, bro.
Or one of the prophets.
Right.
He said unto them, but who?
Why he ain't cussed them out?
Right.
Why he ain't cussed them out? Why he said, hold on, what is all that? They speculate on who might be, that's the legacy of Israel, man. Especially with those who possess wisdom. Remember when they asked John, are you the...
Right. Or should we look for...
What John said, no, it's not me. Because John, he didn't know. That was the scripture being unlocked. There's no remember, remember a former thing. That's what John the Baptist know. I got him. So for you guys to even put, you should be fascinated by the idea of us saying that these men could be those men. That directly links to the ministry of YAHAWASHI. Right. The nigga had too many tacos. Taco Bell, the bell thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with tacos now.
That bell, like that, what's that? What you call it? Tuna fork. They show you that in the commercial. Where the thing and the niggas go, oh, they were hooping at first and they hit that thing, and they go to Taco Bell. That's a witchcraft that goes into the tuna fork. Yeah. Right. So yeah, we might be having, but that's what happens. We in the spirit, that's what they do. They got the niggas before he do the lesson, you got the headset, right, and there's a Mexican pizza, and the nigga started going into that's a lot. Go ahead.
Verse 15.
Right.
He said unto them, but who say ye say that I am?
So YAHAWASHI said, after he asked him who the world said I am, now he asking his inner court, who you say that I am? Go ahead.
And Simon Peter answered and said, thou art the anointed, the Son of the living power.
You are a Mashiach, right? The Son of the Most High, the Son of the living power, man. Right? So what? They knew. They had the knowledge of who he was. All of this is by faith, man. Go ahead, bro.
God, it says, and YAHAWASHI answered and said unto him, blessed art thou.
See? Blessed. Go ahead, bro. Blessed art thou. So what did YAHAWASHI say in Matthew 13 chapter? You know what I'm saying? Blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear. That's the beginning of you being converted, man. And what? To be healed. Right.
It's heavy, bro. It's like your senses.
Right.
You see the movie through another lens. You look at through another portal. Right. That would make you blessed.
Right.
Imagine what we would be if we were to hip to this information.
That's it.
That's why we blessed. We peer out into the future, man.
When you go into the word convert, means to what? To come back or turn back.
Oh, well, that's the spirit. We had that word convert.
Oh, for real.
We had that word 30 minutes ago.
Oh, for real. I didn't know that.
Back in real talk. That's the spirit.
Isaiah 6.
Isaiah 6. Yeah. Oh, that's what you going to.
I'm talking about Matthew. YAHAWASHI.
YAHAWASHI.
Matthew 13, yeah.
The return. The return to exile.
Exactly.
That's what you see, man. All these people rhyme by you looking at the return to exile of the Bible. Right. That's crazy. You people rhyme by the return to exile of the Bible. That's what it speaks about. We got modern clothes. Right. And so you, man, the Lord's clothes. You can't search out YAHAWASHI now. It's not having to reveal itself. You gotta be slightly off the rock of the sun.
It says, and YAHAWASHI answered and said unto him, blessed art thou, not the people, not of my brothers, right? From flesh and blood have not revealed it.
So why was he blessed? Because the carnal aspect escaped him. He wasn't a part of the carnal aspect, meaning what? Being carnal, what's that? What's that? Corinthians?
1 Corinthians. Second chapter.
Right. Yep. Right. You get that if you want. Read it. One read the last part.
The mind of the Lord.
That's it.
We have the mind of YAHAWASHI.
That's it.
That links up to Jeremiah the 15th chapter. The Lord said, my mind can't be toward these people. And he proceeded to say, God, step forth those forms of judgment.
And that's that spirit. That's the spirit. Go ahead and read the last part.
It says, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee.
And that's these guys, man. That's why they can't get certain things, man. Right? Because the spirit hasn't revealed it unto them, man. You know, it says, read it up, go ahead up.
It says, for flesh and blood have not revealed it unto thee.
Right.
But my Father which is in heaven.
Right, so you didn't have any tangible evidence. You didn't have no book or no photos or nothing tangible to say, okay, this guy who we say is, or this guy's what they claim him to be. The Spirit got to reveal it unto you, man. I know that sounds like, what is he talking about? That's something out of this world. Yeah, it is some out of this world.
It really is.
It really is.
My document from
Just gonna say it. What are all good gifts? You know what I'm saying? So that's a
American receiving nothing.
nothing. That's it. At least
It comes from the
Father.
Come on, man.
That's the Spirit. But that's the Spirit what is gonna us in to come down. Saying it right? Yeah. So that's it. That's the Spirit, man. Right? So that's why you can't get certain things. And that's why we gotta be thankful that we ain't fulfilling what it is, Psalm 69 and 22.
Right.
This table becoming a snare unto us. You see what I'm saying?
That's heavy. This table that shows you right there that you can't finesse the Lord.
Right.
Once you even get in the truth, the very table that separated you from everybody else now becomes a snare. It can become a snare to you. That's why you got these guys talking about the second cup, because they going into precept. It's not like a guy that's coming up just with some crazy shit, playing at risk, right? It's playing at risk motivated. It's more so of a guy with the Bible, and he got friends like us. And he uses our terminology, opening videos of our solutions. That's so that you can't finesse the Lord. You crept in on the right, the Lord had a snare for you. You wasn't even supposed to be here. But since you got in, I'm going to snare you by these sayings.
What Daniel, somebody get that in Psalm shall wait. What is that, Daniel? What, Daniel 2? 12 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. What is that, 12 and 2?
And somebody get that 2 Timothy, the second chapter. Right. 2 Timothy 2, I believe around 17. You got to believe that. And these things that happen before, man. And how to stop middle snare. No matter who I get, you know what I'm saying? See, this is a royal. It's just like there's certain obstacles you got to get through. Let's say a nigga just can't walk up from the Golden Globe Award. I'm just using that, you got to have certain credentials, right? And if you get in there, if you do get in there, something's going to happen. You're not going to be comfortable. Somebody's going to ask you something. Excuse me, sir, where's your pass? And eventually you're going to get sniffed out. That's why YAHAWASHI said, my friend, where's the garment? So it goes into the doctrine of self-snaring. You know, that's we're not connected emotionally.
Going back to what you just said about that very
You my homeboy to the point where now, that's what Jake wants. But see, now we're standards in order. So the very thing that slips you out is the doctrine.
Right.
You not operate under,
Daniel.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, and verse 2.
What you said about that very same table. Go ahead.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth.
All of us slept in the dust. The dust, you know what I'm saying? On the spiritual aspect, it represents what? Confusion, man. Go ahead. So it says what?
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life.
Yeah, so those that was in a confused state has awoken. All right? And it gives you a comparison or the balance. Really, this is the balance of the Most High, man. Because the balance of the Most High is what? Right hand and left hand. Day and night. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness, evil. Up and down, so to speak. Go ahead. So it's going to be, a matter of fact, what is that? 5 wise virgins, 5 foolish virgins. All of these are balance of the Most High. Right? So he's going to give you another balance. Go ahead.
Some to everlasting life.
Read it again.
It says that many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life.
Yep, some to everlasting life. We have a chance to be a part of those that was in the dust and awoke to everlasting life because we awoke to YAHAWASHI. That's everlasting life. That's that way to life, which is that doctrine to life. Go ahead.
And some to shame and everlasting contempt.
And some to shame and everlasting contempt. See that? So gotta have both to make the other, right? You got. That's why it says let their table become a snare unto them, man. You woke up to the truth, but it's either you woke up to the truth to be delivered, or you woke up to the truth to be destroyed. It's either or. See what I'm saying? Just because you're in the truth don't mean you're gonna be delivered. You can be woken up to the truth to be destroyed. Also. That's what I'm. Oh, okay. So hey, so some, like the scripture said, woke up to everlasting life. Some woke up to everlasting shame and contempt. At the end of the day, what is the most scariest part about that? Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? You don't know why you scoffed. It was in you. That's why I said that's a spiritual thing. It's falling into the hands of the Lord, man.
And that's heavy, that word salaki, that word scoffing, it's a heavy word. It really goes into false deceit in a way. Like false deceit. Because what drives the results of a scoff, you gotta remember everything has results, like seed, planet, and results. The results of a scoff is just a nigga on the coming to it. But it stems from a form of teaching. Because he always got something to combat what you said. Yeah, right. So it's based upon, that you look at that word scoffing in Greek. Right. It says in the latter days that will become scoffing. It goes in the doctrines, man. The scoffing is generated by doctrine outside of what we see. That's why.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 16. It says, but shun profane and vain babblings.
Right, and that's the spirit we're in now. As we reach the perfection of the ministry, the eternity of Halal, we really shunning vain. And there's certain things that we touch on, but like these guys just trying to engage in a back and forth with us, we trying to shun it. Go ahead.
It says, for they will increase unto more ungodly.
Right, it's only going to increase the more ungodly. Right. These niggas really want to kill us. A nigga, a truck driver, he pop up in your city. You see the manifesto on the nigga. He'll be like, it'll only increase. Ain't no sense of we know how to pick our battles, man. We know, like, the bug out with the guys with the doctor. We'll go back and forth with the guys. Niggas just, like, trying to provoke us into a vain happening. Read that again. Good scripture.
But shun profane and vain babblings.
Right, see? Those profane, that's meaning outside of the circle. Yeah.
For they will increase unto more ungodly.
More ungodly. We ain't there. This is the punch list right now. You closing the shop. Spirit, we're in the final preparation. Got time to go back to 2 minutes, man. 2023. Spirit of heaven, man. Spirit of anticipation of heaven. Go ahead. That's like a
It says, and the word will eat and doeth a canker, of whom is Hymenaeus and Philetus.
Right, so that was already going on back then, right? And what did these guys do?
Whom concerning the truth have erred.
Oh, see? As concerning the truth have erred. Go ahead.
Saying that the resurrection is past already.
Hold up, it's not that happy. You guys that say that there's a new covenant, which really is the resurrection when you're going through it. Right? Is the resurrection something different than the promises of the new covenant? They said it happened already. And you know what that proves? You don't even know that you're exhibiting an act of impatience. Whenever niggas say, nah, that's already, you got to watch that. I ain't got to go into what you're talking about. The moment you jump the gun on something before it should happen, that's not right. See, that's in the record, right? These guys say, no, it already happened. So that's what you're having now. Guys are saying, you're already in it. Stop waiting.
have overthrown the faith of some.
Right. That's why you have guys don't go on the outcoming board. It's the same thing. Guys on the outcoming board, now they're moderators. In fact, we ain't watching that. We can go up to the record on. So we don't marvel at these things, man. There's going to be guys that are going to deviate from the faith. And in the presentation on the center around impatience. No, it's already there. It's up.
Real quick. Great point, because what is that, Luke 21? When it speaks about in your patience, possession ye your soul.
Oh, right.
So you can launch your capability to hold on to or to endure, upon the trials and tribulations for the word's sake. Like, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Right? And then what does scripture say? What is that? Romans the 8th chapter? Oh, for real? Yeah. Go ahead.
Must play the spirit.
Because, hey, if you got faith, right, real faith, by default, you're going to have patience. Right. They go hand in hand, right? If you got faith that, okay, I know this person is going to do this, because I have faith in what they say they're going to do. You're going to wait for it, no matter how long it be. Because
you've been paying through before.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're right.
Shot you 20 before. Shot you 20 before. He went out the way. He came all the way through and shot you 20 before. Now you ain't tripping.
What you tripping for?
You know how to love your life.
You looked out before. Then wait on them. Let them make,
The bus came before.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I caught it before.
Yeah, I caught it before.
Like in the spirit.
Yeah.
What the scripture says, it's like you
got it, bro.
The second chapter. Look at the generations of
That's
all
it, bro.
and see.
And that's it.
Woo.
Have any ever believed in the Lord?
That's it. That's it. That's it. It's that. You saw that? It's that. It is, man. Look back. Look at the days of old.
The book of Romans chapter 8, verse 24. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope.
So what you hoping for, something that you can hold in your hand, man? You know what I'm saying?
You can hold it in your hand.
Amen. Woo. Right about that.
All other stuff.
Yeah, so that's not having faith, man. A tangible thing. You got a tangible thing, like I always say, through the spirit, such as money, man. You gotta have no faith when it comes to paying this bill. I got the money to pay it. You gotta have faith that it get paid for. You got some tangible. So you can hold money, you can see money. So read it again.
It says, for we are saved by hope.
So that hope that we have, how do you have hope? Through the gift of faith. It gives you the capability to hope, man. But the hope that you have, that's how you're going to be delivered. Like you always go into through the time of Jacob's trouble. The dream. You gotta have faith, man. You don't see me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You start doubting, your fucking shoulders show up. Fucking soldiers see your shoulders. You don't have no cloak. You ain't got no cloak no more. When Captain used to say, turn on the cloak in the fight. You know what I'm saying? On the Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? On the cloak in the fight. The enemy can't see you.
That's that shield and buckler.
That's that shield and buckler.
That's the armor.
That's it.
Above
all, put on the shield of faith. You see what I'm saying? That's your protection.
Right. We understand those scriptures now, because the time we close it in on, it's going to be heavy, man. And right now, the power bottle, the power can go out right now. They can ask you, have no control over that.
Without faith, man, we can't do nothing, man. You ain't got no power. You ain't shit. You know, when I say you ain't shit, meaning like you really don't. You don't have power to breathe. You don't have power to put yourself to sleep.
Oh, Jacob, you were.
Oh, Jacob, you weren't. So you gotta have faith, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for we are saved by hope.
Right.
But hope that is seen is not hope.
Yeah, hope that is seen is not hope. Once again, you got it. But you hope for something that you can see, you tangibly have. So if I hope I get a car, you don't have one, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
But what a man sees, why doth he yet hope for?
Go ahead.
It
It
says,
cancels out carnality.
Right.
You can't physically say you can go into detail concerning dynamics of the kingdom.
No.
We can't even tell you whose seat is going to be occupied by who. Remember when James and the sons of Zebedee, their mother asked YAHAWASHI, who would sit at that right and at that left. She was speaking of things concerning the government, man. And rulership. YAHAWASHI said, look, that's up to the power. Yeah. The line of communication. Lord, called. I have called. Ooh. Go ahead, bro.
but if we God, it says, but if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Hey, that's it. That's why we the messy young
We don't say
people.
we're in the new covenant all
You
better.
see what I'm saying? Come on.
I said, nigga, jump up. We wait in the waiting room.
Yeah.
It was praise God. Jump up. You know? Oh yeah, that's it. You have rain that's came without it. Right. You gotta wait in the waiting room, man. Oh. Yeah. I mean, no. You couldn't, you come and say, you said what? That's good. Hey, but that's the patience.
Yeah.
That's good. You said y'all standing out in the rain?
Yeah, bro.
You know the bus coming.
The bus coming, bro.
Why you want it? And we said, yeah, what you're witnessing is the return of exile.
Right.
Yeah. This is the return of exile. Like we said, they wonder what these guys going out in the cold.
Every week. Every week.
Yeah. We're dancing to the beat. We're falling under the. This is the narration of YAHAWASHI outside. This was all scripted.
Right.
This was all scripted. The Lord said that the 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, he was setting them as a spectacle.
Right.
And the guy rolled by. It was smoky, it was foggy, and I ain't knocking you, bro. I gotta be fun. Go ahead and talk them down, man. Make it a night. Hey, take it in, bro. Go to Taco Bell. Call it a night. But that was the spirit of the Lord.
In for the border.
That's tuning for.
Yeah, that's it.
But the demon to get on you, like, damn, man. Yeah. They saw the commercial.
It's Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
Yeah, evidence. Hey, look at that word evidence.
Yeah, the kingdom is not seen just to add to the brother going into. Even the deliverance that we speak about. They're kept mid to share hell. That's the thing that not seen too that we're looking forward to. See, we trust in the story. We came across the story. And it entails that certain spirits will be kept. We trust. We say, okay, I believe that. And we committed to it, man. That's why the guy said it, man. Y'all still out here in the rain or whatever he said. Whatever. And he just went off into the night to Babylon. They're never to be seen again. If I had to put a bet, if I had to get a quarter, when he be here in another, I said no, I'll go ahead and keep that down. I'll take the over. He won't be here about you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm putting that word evidence, Psalms 16:50. It says, a proof that by which, it says that by which a thing is proved or tested.
Which the thing is proved or tested, man. And the scripture speaks about what is that? Yep. You read my mind.
Working patience, working experience.
That's it. You get it. Real quick.
Hey, that's stipulation. You gotta wait.
That's it, bro. Hey, that's like you said. That's the clause in the contract. Because hey, we want to be the ones that fulfill the prophecy in St. Matthew the 24th chapter. And it speaks about he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's a prophecy that we want to fulfill, man. We want to endure unto the end. What is that? 1 Thessalonians the 4th chapter. Right? Those that remain, yeah, them the ones that gonna get salvation.
Alive and remain.
Alive and remain.
Not just alive.
Not just alive,
but alive and remain. You gotta endure the doctrine.
Yeah.
Hey, because patience, hey, because you can become impatient if you just wait.
Right.
Then you'll get the answer. Yeah. And then it jump up. I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I always look at stuff like a counselor.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Whether it's a counselor in Coca-Cola or whatever, in the boardroom, if somebody goes like double to get a pay, what do you mean? The numbers don't match. You know, the niggas lose patience. And they cried, and you know what I'm saying? And all you have to do is just be patient, man. And scriptures that be as one that knoweth, they're holding his tongue. So you have to wait and let scripture speak about that purpose. That patience. The patients have a perfect work. You gotta wait on the Lord. You're bigger than your still. Yeah, you woke up one morning and thought you just ready to get to the bottom of shit. Yeah. You're bigger than you, man. Yeah, that's that stone. The stone was on the nigga for 8 months.
God, the book of Romans 5, in verse 1, it says, therefore, being justified by faith.
See that? That's what's going to justify us, man. Our faith, man. We want to be made just, righteous. And that, how's it going to happen? If Yahweh shall receive you, man. Go back to that blood. Go back to that blood, man. This blood covers you, man. Power of the blood, man. That's it. Hey, because look, that's that ransom. That's how the ransom was paid off, man. By the blood, man. Remember, we the ones that have been kidnapped. How we going to get out of this captivity unscathed? By the blood of Yahawashi. That's how you paid the ransom off. Go ahead, bro.
It says, therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with the Most High.
See? Going back to, 2 Timothy, if I'm not mistaken, 2 and 5, when it speaks about the mediator. If I'm not mistaken, 2 Timothy 2 and 5. And when you go to Isaiah, the 9th chapter, when it speaks about one of Yahawashi's titles, being the Prince of Peace. That's why one of his titles is the Prince of Peace. That's one reason, because he's that mediator that made peace between Israel and the Most High. And I ain't talking about all Israel. I'm talking about the elect of Israel and the Most High. How? Through his blood. Go ahead, bro.
We have peace with the Most High.
So that's how we got peace with the Most High. Go ahead.
Through our Lord, Yahawashi Mashiach.
Go ahead.
By whom also we have access.
By whom also we got peace. By whom also we have access. Go ahead.
By faith.
By what?
By faith.
By faith.
Unto this grace wherein we stand.
Into this favor wherein we stand. That's how we able to do what we're doing, man. the Most High was merciful to allow YAHAWASHI to perform St. John 15 and 15 upon us, allowing us to know what he was going to do in the future, give us an insight. What is that? Amos 3 and yep. So the Lord power do nothing, but he will really be secret unto his sons and prophets. Let's do YAHAWASHI.
That's right. No, I'm going to add too. It says, yeah, like you said, scripture that says stop. You do nothing without me. You can do nothing. Do it. So scripture serves as staff, in which you're able to stand. So even physically, we go through the realm, even in the earthly physical realm, we stand. That's why the God glorified is outside of the way. It all plays out in all forms and all dimensions to the perfection of you know what I mean? So yeah, the work consists of us standing as well. In 2 Peter 1 and 10, it says, wherefore the blood of the brethren give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
That's no what? Patience. Still like that. Giving diligence. Still waiting on the bus. Right. Still waiting on our ride to come. Still waiting on the charity. To be exact. Giving diligence. Yeah, giving diligence, man. Because we know it. We know. When a person be diligent about something, they sure. You know what I'm saying? They full confidence about it. They putting their all into it. That's what YAHAWASHI wants, man. He said, when I come to the earth, will I find faith? Yeah. That's you having your light on in darkness. Because when YAHAWASHI comes, coming from an area, what is it? Isaiah 31 and 5, as birds flying. So it's going to be an aerial thing. Look up, like I was going to the aerial salvation. But when he looks down, you're going to see total gross darkness, like Isaiah the 60th chapter. So if your light ain't flickering, you know what I'm saying, you got your light flickering, he ain't going to know, you know, if your light ain't flickering, he's going to destroy right there. But if you see that light, you know, what is that, Motel 6, you leave the light on, you know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
City on the hill.
The city on the hill. That's your candle being lit. That's you still having your faith, still enduring until the end when he comes, when he see that light flicker. He gonna know, okay, hold up. You get that. Put that up on the, you know, at the chick, you know. So, hey, so it's about an action, a certain action that you're supposed to put forth. Right? And that's that goes back into that remembrance too. We remember the actions that we're supposed to be putting forth. You know, what YAHAWASHI told us to do. So St. Luke 14, go out into the highways and byways. Go ahead, bro. There's the 5th chapter. Yep, there's the 5th chapter.
Rehearse the righteous acts.
That's it. Beautiful. Wow.
Rehearse the righteous acts. Like the scripture tell you, YAHAWASHI comes daily in the temple. He's the form of rehearsing the righteous acts. It's the form of it. Good. It says, when you sing, you should never fail.
Right. Hey, that's a promise. Isaiah 55 and 11. The words in our, so that's the words of the Most High.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's telling us, you know, if you do this, I'm going to do this.
Right.
Hebrews 6 and 10. Take the butt and leave the butt. You know. Go ahead, man.
Says, for first and interest shall be ministered unto you.
Yeah, that's that way. That's that straight and narrow also, which is what YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep. Well, the minister that make a way. You know what I'm saying? Think back, you look back in retrospect, when you was introduced to this truth. So you probably was searching something else and you was watching something and hearing this thing and the latest video is the Pentecost the Apostle, another brother. That was that interest there ministering to you, man. It was nothing you did. And we don't want to hear that shit. Like you woke up one morning. Yeah. You heard, you woke up, and if you did wake up thinking like that, you smoked. Like, so that's going
That's going to cancel out right there. But let's just say, niggas woke up thinking, and they're like, man, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
The wheels turning.
Yeah. Like, you got an alert news break. Another unarmed black man sat down by the top. He said, fuck that. I'm going to get to the bottom of this stuff. And you went right to the bottom.
Yeah. So you know what? This is why this happened.
Right, and you went to Blue for the H.
Oh!
Oh, like, yeah.
Like dark.
Great God!
88 pounds,
You went into Deuteronomy and you got the breakdown. And the spirit fell on you. Called on you. Then you started doing videos. Now, what hell was you heard the men before you?
At the 8 shot. What did the Ethiopian unit? Water. Ethiopian unit said?
How could I?
How could I?
At least a man got it.
Yeah, at least he ain't said the spirit. He ain't said, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
God come down from heaven. All of a sudden you hear women in the background, oh, you know what I'm saying? Hot and shit, man.
You got into the breakdown.
Yeah.
Start right down. Man.
You see, look, that's when your faith get tested too. Because the Most High some serious. He ain't gonna send nobody floating on a damn cloud.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To break the scripture down. He gonna choose somebody, you know, see you spirit. See you know what I'm saying? How spiritual you is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna choose somebody like us. Ain't shit, you know, bring his word. You know what I'm saying? You see where you at. Oh man, you know, I went to high school with you, bro. What you told, you know what I'm saying? No, bro, he gonna see where you at.
You know what I'm saying? 18, son. I was raised up one amongst our brothers. That happened with YAHAWASHI. We follow in that legacy. Yeah. Your son in the prophet. Right, your mama, your brother. Your uncle, your nephew, your co-worker. You can take your number to my, you know, house today.
It says, the soul and interest shall be ministered unto you abundantly into the everlasting kingdom of our Lord and Savior, Yahawashi Mashiach.
Right, so to come into this gathering, that's a privilege to an interest that minister unto people. You're now partaking in the idea of immortality. See, that puts you up there, oh, like laughter and all that bullshit. They're into all that, man. They're into that, man. So like that Indiana Jones I was talking about. Like, one, I forget which one was it, with the cup, the braille, where they said that it was the one when he started off, with the people when he started off as a kid, yeah, his dad. Well, Sean Connery. Right, with the one with Sean Connery, that's it. And they came across the braille, and they was going into how it brings immortality and counsel of youth. That was just them showing you where to start and what they into, dude. Yeah. Honestly, it's bigger than that little bubble you niggas live in. You know what I'm saying? That stuff like this, stunting and bullshit. You got these prognosticators, they out there, they crying about everlasting life. Everybody got those spaceships that can inhabit the heavens. Yep. So that's how.
Yeah, Romans chapter 5, in verse 3, it says that not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that it says that not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation works patience. Romans chapter 5, verse 3, it says that not only so, but we glory in tribulations also.
Right, so this is the mindset we're supposed to have, man, the mindset up on the cross. Glory in tribulations also. How do you do that? You know, scripture says, take it cheerfully. That don't mean, you know, you get punched, you goddamn get to laughing. you know, or you get pain inflicted upon you physically, and you walk around, oh, shit, my back hurts. You know what I'm saying? Or you catch a hard time, and you just, oh man, I love it, blah, blah. No. Say it again, bro.
It says it now. You continue in the labor.
You continue in the labor. That's it.
So the scripture speaks about how this is a rejoicing. When you do the lesson, this whole gathering. And furthermore, the scripture says, what son enjoy the sacrament or the happiness?
That's it. Keep it clear.
Right? So to rejoice despite these things, this is an example of it. You know, the yin-yang effect of it. You know, from the believers to the teachers. And what the scripture says, you will save yourself and those who you. So this whole forum is an example of rejoicing despite whatever shortcomings it might be. That comes with it.
It says, by whom also we like it. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation work of
This
patience.
is why we glory in tribulation, man. Because the work of what?
Work of patience.
The law of patience. Work of patience. It's just like working your muscles. When you work the muscle, what you do, you build them. You get resistance. So that's what tribulation does to you, man. It builds your patience. It works your patience. It increases your patience. Go ahead.
And patience.
And this is the advantage of having patience. Go ahead.
And patience is experience.
Patience means to what? To be tried out. All right? Now you got experience. And that comes about through wisdom. You know, you got knowledge and wisdom of that situation. Go ahead. Through experience. Go ahead.
And experience is hope.
And that's what it's about. Because hey, you said, look, hey man, I taught hell this month, but guess what? I made it through. How did I make it through? Because YAHAWASHI brought me through it. So the next time it happens, you shouldn't quit. There shouldn't be no problem. You should be still and have patience. Look, waiting on the Lord. And that builds your faith, man. Therefore, you'll never be ashamed.
You understand now that you're under the protection of a higher power. You reduce the hope now. Through that experience. You understand? No, it wasn't 40 hours. You think that's 6 more. You didn't really truth. There's no strange, what's going to say, let's do some strange thing happen. So those strange things start happening outside of your so-called control. Now you understand, oh God, there's no hope over here. That's why everything is, I'm going to die, Lord will. Hope I, you know.
That's what I always be saying in school. Everything going your way. That's when you got a motherfucking word. You got a word here. That's when you need to be worried. But you need to use glory in tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a chance to be cleansed, man. What it says, take work the paraphrase and partake of the things right now so you won't partake. That's it. That's it. That's it right there. Yeah, so as we always say, you gotta take it down, you know, so you don't get the message. You know?
Yeah, the Lord's the net, they're going to go through it anyway. They're going to find it anyway. Yeah. And again, you know, it's not like you're going to be, like you said earlier, it's like you'll be rejoicing because you found out your bill is about to be disrupted. Like you said, yeah, man. Ain't nobody on that nothing. You know what I mean? You got, yeah, man. Take this with some rejoicing.
Yeah. You ecstatic.
Yeah. Man, what's going to happen? No, you got to do the work. Yeah. You got to continue in the faith. You got to continue to glory. Yeah. Everything. This is to the praise of the Lord. Yeah. What you say glory in the Lord is you just in a corner of a house. And, you know, this is what contributes to the glory of the Lord. This is Psalm 145. This one generation shall praise. So that happens despite the shortcomings. But again, you find out you reduce the hope. Right. This truth, it unveils
your vulnerability. That's why you became David, as powerful as he was. Respect that. Well, he understood that YAHAWASHI was his main shepherd. All right, so with that, let me give all praise, honor,